Hey guys! Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelisa and I make videos about books. And today I'm going to do my May TBR. I'm quite excited for this month actually. I have a few videos planned that, I don't know, I'm just excited for the books I'm going to read. So let's just jump right into it. So I have them all facing backwards here on my shelf just so you can see. But we're just gonna, how should I do this? We're gonna pick randomly. Okay. So the first one I have is The Vacationers by Emma Straub. So I'm going on vacation in a week. So I wanted to put a few like vacation books on there, and also like books that I don't mind if I leave behind or if like something happens to them. So yeah. I picked up this one because I thrifted this one, so I figured like I didn't pay a lot of money for it. It's not a big deal. And yeah, so this is about this family like goes on vacation together to celebrate a bunch of like milestones that different family members are having. And while they're on vacations, like secrets come out, people are humiliated, childhood rivalries resurface, like so it's that kind of thing. It's kind of like a dramatic, like humorous literary fiction with like family dynamics on vacation. So I'm excited about that. It's described as a fluffy read it with sunglasses on the beach read, so I figured it was perfect for this. And the cover is so cute. And obviously The Vacationers. So yeah, I'm gonna bring that with me. Next one I have is Float by Kate Marchant. So this is actually a Wattpad book, and this is about a girl who like she's battling between like her parents who are divorcing basically, and she's trying to decide who she's going to spend her vacation with in the summer. And then she ends up getting sent to stay with her aunt in Florida. While she's there, she meets this guy named Blake who's super hot. He welcomes her like into his social circle, and yeah, they just kind of spend the summer together. So I thought it'd be a cute read. I don't know if I'm going to bring this one with me because it's such a cute cover. I really don't want to lose this. I might see if Libby has the ebook because I'm on my iPad too, but I don't know, we'll see. I might end up bringing this because it is like a really cheap book, and I did get it on Book Outlet for really cheap, so we'll see. I was trying to pick books that like I don't cherish because I am like leaving the country, so if anything happens where I lose my luggage or anything, you know, although I could bring all of these in my carry-on, technically I could fit them. The next one is The Perfect Couple by Elin Hilderbrand. So this is, will be my first Elin Hilderbrand book, and I've heard that her books are pretty good. And from what I understand, they're like romance, mysteries, like all different types of genres. But this one is about a wedding in Nantucket, and the maid of honor is discovered dead in the harbor just hours before the ceremony starts. So then this chief of police like starts to interview everybody, including the bride, the groom's mom. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I just want like a cute little like mystery beach read, and like I don't know, I don't think these take place on a beach. Oh yeah, they do. The setting is on Madaket Beach, so there you go. Right. The next one that I'm really not sure if I'm gonna bring this with me, I'm probably not, but I do have the ebook on Libby. So I might read this at night on my iPad, but it's The Honeymooners by Christina Lauren. This is about a girl who like she's going to her, is it her sister? Yeah, her sister's wedding, and everyone at the wedding gets food poisoning except for her and this guy. And because the bride and groom also got food poisoning, there's this honeymoon up for grabs. So Olive and Ethan get sent on it together. And they're pretending to be newlyweds while they're there, but Olive doesn't mind playing pretend. So obviously, you know, things kind of progress. But yeah, I thought this was really cute. The cover is adorable, and we're gonna see if I have the courage to bring it with me. I really think I might keep this one at home, but I still might read it this month just because I want to, and it'll like extend the vacation feel for me maybe when I come back. The next one that I'm going to bring with me probably is The Woman in Cabin 10. So this one I don't mind bringing with me because I actually got this from a little library down the street. It's a little bit like water damaged, and it's a cool like little mystery thriller, so I'm excited for that. This one actually doesn't have a synopsis, but it's by Ruth Ware, and I know that her books are really good. And I haven't read any, but I know this one's really popular because I saw it at the bookstore too. And like Reese Witherspoon has reviewed it, Oprah, a bunch of people. Like there's so many blurbs on it, but there's no synopsis. But I'm just gonna go into it blind, to be honest, and see what happens. It's a psychological thriller. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna read this for sure. I want out. Oops. I'm definitely gonna read that one on vacation. Okay, so now we're moving on to books I'm gonna read like when I'm not on vacation. So I do have a few thriller like mysteries that I want to read. I want to maybe do a video of like reading mystery thrillers, horrors, that group of books for a week. So the first one I have is If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio, and this is about these like I think students. Okay, so it's about these like 7 students, and like 10 years ago something happened where I think one of them ended up dead at the end of the night. I don't know. It alludes to some sort of tragedy that like gets someone in trouble. So that's kind of just like what I'm guessing. But basically 10 years later, one of the guys get out of jail, and then the detective who put him there is picking him up and just wants to know like what the truth was, because all of them claim that they were innocent, so he actually couldn't figure out what happened. So I'm actually really excited about this. I think I'm gonna like this one. I don't even know if this is considered like a mystery thriller, but it is a dark academia. Oh, it's a literary thriller. Yep. It is a dark academia, I believe. And I just think it goes with that theme. So yeah, we're gonna read that this month. I'm just in that mood for some reason. After Rock, Paper, Scissors, it was hard for me to go back to like a different genre because I just wanted to keep reading those. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give my soul what it needs right now. The next one we have, which I literally bought the other day, is Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. So I loved The House Across the Lake, and I was like, I need another Riley Sager book, so we picked up this one. I don't think I have any other Riley Sager books. No, I don't. So we picked up this one, and this one is about this girl who she responds to like this newspaper advertisement to be an apartment sitter, and she goes to apartment sit this like place called the Bartholomew. It's like this really like high-end apartment, and there's apartments like all along the floor. And when she finds out that another apartment sitter on her floor goes missing, she starts to realize that like there's things going on at the Bartholomew. So it's a thriller, and there's apparently like a lot of twists and a little bit of horror. So yeah, I thought this would be cute. And look at the cover is kind of cute actually. I love the pink and purple, low-key. Low-key, that's cute. Okay, the next one we have, I also got the other day because I loved Rock, Paper, Scissors, and it's another Alice Feeney book. It's called His and Hers. So this synopsis is so short, but sometimes I love it. So first of all, it's a psychological thriller, which I love, and it literally just says, when a woman is murdered in Blackdown, newsreader Anna Andrews is reluctant to cover the case. Detective Jack Harper is suspicious of her involvement until he becomes a suspect in his own murder investigation. There are 2 sides to every story. Yours and mine, ours and theirs, his and hers, which means someone is always lying. It's such a simple synopsis. Like, it sounds like such a simple like mystery book, but that makes me feel like it's not. And I feel like it's dual POV, possibly. It is. Ooh, that's cool. Him and her. I like that. Well, yeah, because it's his and hers. Duh. Okay, the next one we have is The Final Girl Support Group by, what's his name? Grady Hendrix. This is about a bunch of final girls who, I think they join like a support group, and a final girl is like the last girl who gets killed or makes it out alive from a horror movie or whatever. And basically she's like tortured the whole film, and like she watches all of her friends die, and so much trauma. So there's like a support group for all the real life final girls who have like survived massacres, and it's a therapy group basically. And someone finds out about their group and becomes determined to rip their lives apart piece by piece. So I'm really excited about this, and I'm going to read this that week as well, hopefully. Some other books I have for videos. I'm not going to say what the video is. I'm going to let you guys guess. Just comment down below. Guess what this video is going to be. We're going to start with this beauty. And I know this is going to get me in trouble, but Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. So I've never read Love in Other Words. I know. but I have read Every Summer After, and I know the controversy, so I'm going to read the OG and see if it truly is better, which it probably is. Doesn't mean I don't love Every Summer After, but I'm going to read it, and I'm very excited for this because it's super cute. The next one I also have for that video is Binding 13. Now this is a chonker. Oh my gosh. It's thick. The font is astronomically tiny. And it's like almost 600 pages. Oh my god. Oh, it's so bad. But I've heard that it's worth it, and I had to like order this on Amazon, and then they send it to me and it was all like messed up, the cut of it, so I had to order it again, or not order again, but ask for a replacement, and thankfully this one was good and all the pages seem to be okay, so it looks like I will be able to read this for this video. The last one for this video is going to be Carrie Soto's Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I'm excited to read this. This is, I think, the last one on like her new set of books that I have to read. Yeah, I've read Malibu Rising, I've read Seven Husbands, I've read Daisy Jones. I think this is the last one in that group. I'm pretty sure. But I don't think I have to explain what this is about. This is about Carrie Soto. She's a tennis player. She's claimed 20 Grand Slam titles. And I think it's just like about her journey and what it's like to be a woman in a man's world when it comes to sports. But I'm going to go into this blind and we're going to see. I really hated that these came out in like super giant versions because they just do not match with the other ones. Even the Malibu Rising one, I think it's the same size, but it doesn't have this flap thing. So it's not the same type of book. Like the pages are different. Ugh, it just sits weird. Anyway, the last two books I have on here are just books that I want to read so I can get into the series. So the first one is Ricochet. I just finished reading Addicted to You, which I think that's in my upcoming reading for 24 hours sort of reading vlog coming out soon on my channel. But I'm going to read Ricochet this month, hopefully, if I have time. I think it's really short, so I should be able to. But we're just gonna continue with Lily and Low and see where this goes because I really loved Addicted to You. And the last one that we're gonna read is, I pray to God that this does not get taken down. It's a dark romance, and this, I think, is it a romance? I don't even think it's a dark romance. I think it's just dark horror. I don't know, but apparently it's like a prequel to the Haunting and Hunting Adeline series. So yeah, it's called Satan's Affair, which is interesting. I don't know what it has to do with that guy, but but yeah, it's a really short like novella. It's like 140 pages, and apparently it's just like a prequel to that. So I'm gonna read this before that because it's been suggested by the author apparently. So yeah, those are all the books that I hope to read this month. I had a really good reading month in April, so I'm hoping to have the same in May, and I just love sharing it with you guys. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you're going to be reading for the month of May, and I hope you have a good day, or whenever you're reading this. I mean, damn, or whenever you are watching this. And I'll see you next time. Bye.